Good day everyone, I'm Sam Jercovero and we will tackle about urban renewal. So first, let us define what is urban. So urban is a densely populated urban areas. So urban is a city. Second is renewal. Renewal is a replacing or repair of something that needs to be enhanced, and it is also called renovation. And it can be called improvement, changes, regeneration, and so on. Urban renewal is also known as urban regeneration. So, the background of urban renewal is started with late 19th century Paris and Baron Haussmann. 1850s in the 1870s, Haussmann supervised a program which demolished large areas of slums and narrow, grouped medieval streets, replacing them with new neighborhood, plazas and traffic circles, and the broad, three-line boulevards that are still hallmark of Paris. So, let's take a look of this video.
Welcome to the Investors Trading Academy, talking glossary of financial terms and events. Our word of the day is urban regeneration. The strategy of urban transformation for target areas to be upgraded in housing, public and private buildings, services, infrastructure and mobility systems, open and green areas, as well as whole urban landscapes and skylines. It involves the commitment of a large number of stakeholders at different levels, local, subnational, national and sometimes international, with the collective goals of relaunching the city and regional economy with new jobs, skills, entrepreneurship opportunities, while generating specific advantages for participating subjects. The population, both directly and indirectly affected, is involved, but in different proportions and timing. Target areas tend to be degraded inner city zones, abandoned industrial premises, waterfront surroundings for transport infrastructures, all instances of a large gap in the between actual and potential value of space. As a process, is a joint effort of city planners, urban designers and specialists, architects, engineers, economists, civil servants, politicians and entrepreneurs to provide opportunities for more qualified private and public spaces, sometimes as a lasting legacy of large-scale events in sport and artist works and performances. Regenerations widely differ in the width and depths of community involvement in planning, designing, executing, experiencing and appropriation of new functions and objects in their identities, morphologies and typologies.
An 1858 map of Paris showing the streets created and modified since 1851, as well as those still in the planning stage. Urban renewal. Local policies and strategies designed to deal with urban decline, decay, or transformation are termed as urban renewal. Seeks to bring about a lasting improvement in the economic, physical, social, and environmental condition. Understanding urban renewal. First is rearranging land use. Second is means rebirth or regeneration of cities or part of it. Lastly, originated in England and America in 1930s. Why urban renewal? Effective functioning of administrative towns to accommodate an event of magnitude. Necessity due to natural or man-made calamity. Obsolescence of land uses. Market-driven change of land uses. To conserve historic monuments or environment. Lack of modern facilities. Redlining and segregation. The Housing Act of 1934, which established the Federal Housing Authority or FHA to improve housing conditions and standards, and later led to the formation of the Department of Housing and Urban Development or HUD. Post-war problems and suburban growth. In 1944, the G Bill guaranteed Veterans Administration's mortgage to veterans under favorable terms, which fueled suburbanization after the end of World War II. Housing Act of 1949. major move towards the wholesale demolitions of urban slums. Loans for new housing would be made only for a single owner. Urban destruction. Multi-millionaire R.K. Million, Pete Birch became the first major city to undertake the modern urban renewal program in May 1950. The Federal Aid Highway Act gave state and federal government complete control over new highways 1956. One of the country's oldest cities in Boston, almost a third of the old city was demolished. Reaction against urban renewal. Jane Jacobs published The Death and Life of Great American Cities on 1961. The Civil Rights Act removed racial deed restrictions on housing in 1964. The riots that swept cities across the country from 1965 to 1967 damaged or destroyed additional areas of major cities, most distractedly in Detroit during the 12th Street riot. From urban renewal to community development. Under President Lyndon Johnson and the War on the Poverty and in 1968. The Housing and Community Development Act of 1974. The concept of culture-led regeneration gained during 1990s long-term implications. It has been hotly debated by politicians, urban planners, civil leaders, and current and former residents of the areas where urban renewal took place in the 1950s, 1960s, and 1970s. It has also played a role in the economic devastation faced by many of the major industrial cities in the United States since 1940s. In conclusion, urban renewal is a legal recommencement of a certain area. Thank you.
If you like this video, please subscribe and click the notification bell and like.